is a Steppin razor, the art of war. You listen to every day. Brethren from Jamaica who go foreign, go make it big in the music industry. I think half of you come from, yeah, every day. If you're one of Jimmy Cliff's most covered song, Many Rivers to Cross, Martha Reeves did the one that we just play a while ago before this tune. Many Rivers to Cross. I mean, we can play maybe a dozen Many Rivers to Cross and don't play Jimmy Cliff one. Very covered song. Yeah, this is a Steppin razor. So we did play a version Many Rivers to Cross, Jimmy Cliff. We're going to play a Jimmy Cliff song again, but it's not Jimmy Cliff I do it. It's a cover version, a Jimmy Cliff song. Here we go. So, foreign artists used to cover Jamaican artists' music. I can play for the rest of the program Jamaican music with foreign artists cover. I don't hear no foreign artists a cover no Jamaican music again. Appear sampling a sample Jamaican artist. We don't know if it's them no see it as something necessary or important or articulate or profound enough to cover it. Because all we hear is this your artist sample, this your voice in the tune, and you hear a hip-hop artist tune, and all of a sudden you hear a Jamaican voice come up in it and then it gone and you hear about the Jamaican, you hear about the artist. But if you really cover a Jamaican music now where it got hit and make it big abroad, it like that is of the past. It's something for really think about. It's something for really think about. That there was a time when you name the big artists them in America. Even Michael Jackson cover Bob Marley song. You know, I mean, Springsteen, you talk about, you know, I mean, you name all the white or black, cover the Jamaican artist song. I couldn't tell when last a year and now music, me talk about now music was popular in a dance hall, get covered by even a hip-hop artist. Hip-hop artists just cover with music or just take a rhythm and just use the rhythm and put on them own lyrics on it. The profane, you know, the profound, that's a profane, or something I think for profanity. Because that's an talk though. But the profound Jamaican philosophy where used to be expounded on the music is not very interesting anymore for any artist cover it. So them just use we, and then we feel good because them sample we. Of course you gonna feel good when them sample you. It good, it sound like them recognize you. But you recognize even more when an artist like Eric Clapton sing I Shot the Sheriff and it sell 1 million and put him on the map again. Or when an artist like Springsteen do over Trapped by Jimmy Cliff and it go 1 million. Or when you hear, which the next song we're going to play, Chuck Jackson and Sissy and Whitney Houston mother do over a Bob Marley song. It make you feel good. It make you say, wow, Jamaica are going with things. No, we have to say Jamaica are going with things by sampling 25 seconds of a voice. Or do a little remix and them call in a Jamaican artist and do a remix of the song. And most of the remix them not go nowhere, really. There's a problem arising in Jamaica now where we really have to talk about it. You have radio stations in Jamaica where don't play reggae music more than so. Like 99% foreign music, 1% Jamaican music. And the youth, them tune in to those radio stations. May I tell you? That is what, you know, say Bob Marley will never stop make money as long as him dead. And him picnic them will always never sit in the sidewalk and beg bread. Because every day you hear a cover version of Bob Marley song. And we can play, as I say, many songs that Jamaican people write, artists write, and foreigners cover it. And you know, when a foreigner cover your song, I may sell $1 million, it come like you sell $1 million, you know, because the publishing and the rights for the song, wow, big. 7 figure. You understand? Me don't know what we can do about it. Because if you have a radio station in Jamaica where it's dedicated to playing pure foreign songs on them radio station, I mean, you can't do nothing about it, you know. You can't do nothing about it, but one wonders when we are talking about promote Jamaica and Jamaica brand and all them something there, that you have actually a radio station where dedicate the majority of them eartime to foreign music. And the youth them get foreign minded and we wonder how is that possible? It is possible because ones in Jamaica promote those things. So, as we say, Bob Marley dead, but after 30 odd years, Bob Marley come like him live. Because every day you hear another one do over a Bob Marley song. And this is one of them. This is the Steppin razor, you know. Why so much things up on the board, you know. We want to, there's an article that strike me eye in the newspaper that really and truly, I spoke about it last night, but I want to talk to the person who was interviewed about the article, to interview them, because it's one of the most distressing articles I've ever read since the government win the election, the JLP win the election. Believe you me, distressing, bad. I never know after the election, the JLP win the election. I never know I could have so distressed. But then again, I never want the PNP win neither, so I'm caught between the devil and the deep blue sea. You know, 6 or 1.5 dozen of the other, I can't tell my mother used to say. But you know, this mental illness thing catch my eye. Because the statistics where this man talk about, it come like me have mental illness. All young you so sit on this time look like a mental. I mean, I mentioned Cabo too. Cabo very need some mental psychiatrist. Because here I am, sitting here, talking about my program manager, that she's mentally ill. Of course she's mentally ill because she have me here who's mentally ill talking about she mentally ill. No, if that is not mentally illness, I don't know what is. So, I really want to figure out this thing. Because I remember in 2011 when Freddie Clinton said 40% of the population is traumatized or have some mental illness and don't even know. And this man I say, in the next 10 years, mental illness in Jamaica going double or triple. Now, according to my mathematics, if 40% of Jamaica have mental ill traits, and 10 years time, that number going double, which is 80% matter about this or now. I must be in that. I must be in that. So I need to see a doctor. But then I get the doctor could have mentally ill. The doctor could have mentally ill too. Because, I mean, them think they're possible though. Yeah, it's possible. You know why? Because the system that we find ourselves in has traumatized the population. The crime and violence and the political parties is the main reason for the mental illness that is taking place in Jamaica amongst the people. We are all mentally ill, but we don't know it. Like me, I don't know say I'm mentally ill, but from me if I can tell you say I don't know say I'm mentally ill, it means say I'm mentally ill. So we want to talk to this brethren about the manifestation of this mental illness in the society and what can we do to curb that mental illness in the Jamaican society, because it's a serious thing. It's a very serious thing. Because the lady who come read the news now, she look mentally ill to me. I don't know.
Listen to me, man.
But not that you know, you don't have to know so you're mentally ill to be mentally ill, Because here I am talking about mental illness and I know that I am mentally ill. You understand? Because we are all traumatized. If it's not GPS, or Digicel, or Kentucky, or some car accident, taxi man, oh gosh, man. So we need to talk to him. We're going to talk to him after 3 and get some clarification about the statistics that him bring up here. We were supposed to talk to the Freemason people them, that well, if you don't know, I know that the Freemason them is celebrating 300 years of the English Freemasonry, Because, you have Egyptian Freemasonry where them don't really project. But the Freemasons are here in Jamaica. Starting today, them having a big thing down Montego Bay. We wanted to speak to them, but them say them are busy. So make them go on busy. We just go and think what we think about the Freemasonry until them can talk to it. We also want to talk to this lady who I met. She came to Jamaica and opened a bakery, a very unusual bakery. She is responsible for making some very unusual bakings. I can't talk baking, so I want to talk to her because she's making bread without yeast, without sugar. I mean, normal things them that people usually put in a bread. She'll make them without it, and I'll tell you, trust me, me love that way there. So, and we have another talk to talk to, but we still come up. We was going to talk about the clock them, where they all over Jamaica when I work, in the center of the town. It's a disgrace. Nearly every parish in the center of the city have a clock. And most of the parish clock them not working. Young say the one in a long as I work. You ever look at it for time,
Yeah.
You know how to watch? All right. So anytime you want to tell you, go down, look. All right, news time. Years ago, we did talk about the clock them in the square them, and we really come back round to them again. That we see them a fix up still and a fix up, but wouldn't it be nice that in every town square you go, you see a clock and the clock is working? You have about nearly 30 different places, towns in a Jamaica with clock there, in the city. And most of them not working. Most of them. We are talking about most of them not working. And I don't know if them need to be adapted, like a bank need to adapt them, IRFM need to adapt a clock or whatsoever. IRFM need to adapt me, believe you me, because I am traumatized by the clock them not working. Why you should have a clocks in towns and the clock them not working? It's joke business. So I don't know if the mayors of the cities can look at it and say that could be a project. If you call upon the private sector, if it's even to put them mark on the clock and say sponsored by such and such a company, that the clock them can work. It's called aesthetics. It's called aesthetics. I know these people that run the country don't know nothing about aesthetics, because they make all of the garden them and all the places with greenery run down, or them put concrete on it. It's terrible. Like the middle of the road now, them have this little island. Them concrete off it where them should plant some trees there. Them should plant trees there. Them shouldn't put concrete between the two, the up and down, the left and right of the road. The trees should go there. Plant some flowers there or something instead of the concrete. Don't these people know that nature brings a certain amount of quietness in yourself when you see it? I mean, like, no matter how sometimes you vex and thing, but when you go into a garden, when you go into a park or something, you feel more You know, it relieves you. There's a certain stressfulness that is relieved when you see nature. And we can help nature to progress by not destroying all of nature for concrete and steel. We must have some aesthetics about us. You understand? Where we can surround ourselves with nature. And even though we are progressing in the industrial world don't mean say Jamaica must be a land of steel and concrete. We must have water and wood. So I don't know. I know that you have some bank where is very into those things. But we need just like how they talk about Labor Day and for beautify and paint up this and paint up that. Yeah, it's beautiful. I like what I say. I like how I say Peter Phillips and Andrew Holness painting a wall with the two of them back turned to one another. That's beautiful. Because you don't want Andrew Holness to face him and splash the paint on him. And you don't want likewise Peter Phillips paint to flash and Holness, because then you're going to hear now say it's not in the interest of world theatre. And world theatre need to be resurrected. And you don't have to put pure concrete round world theatre. You need some plant round world theatre. And I mean, it's distressing. It's distressing that little more. You go and walk and don't see no tree, no plant, no nothing. I mean, even at the busy city, New York, in a New York City, one of the most metropolitan areas in the world, you can go when you're having lunch and go into a park and sit down and have your lunch. Or them don't allow smoking in the building. You can come out and go over the park or smoke. If you go to London, busy London, you have places where it's greenery. So I don't know if Jamaica is a land of wood and water and a Caribbean island, why we are getting rid of nature for concrete and steel. Concrete and steel is depressing. It makes your heart get hard because that is what it promotes. When you see flowers and birds and bees and trees and all these things, it softens you. It makes you feel softer. You understand? You can communicate better. And maybe a lot of people don't believe it, but just try it, man. Go to a garden and sit down. Or go into the back of your yard if you have a backyard. Where plant is though, not where zinc fence is. Because a lot of places that zinc fence don't have no plant tonight. It's a beautiful thing to be surrounded by nature. And we need to develop that part of the culture. Since we are talking about developing a certain cultural feeling and vibration. If we don't have nature around us, the less nature is the harder we get. It has something to do with the psychological imbalance, this mental illness where we are talking about. Maybe mental illness, it's a part of the mental illness. Anyway, let's up next for the special part draw. Yes, we want to go back to this way where we are talking about how the concrete and steel taking over the place so much that we have become cold and hard because we're not able to communicate with nature. And where there's no plants, we can put the plant there. And there's a whole heap of place right now in a Kingston, especially when we move all the while, when we see them put concrete there, when we know a plant could have go there. Me know a plant could have go there. Can we go in a cities, big cities, more metropolitan, more urban than all of these places in Jamaica, and see them have places where people can go. I mean, how much people ever say, you go to Piccadilly Square, you see the people them feed the pigeon them. You go in a Manhattan, you see them feed the pigeon. You have a big park named Central Park in New York. The whole world know about the park there. We take up how much block where people go in and just go in. You know, a whole heap of Jamaican people never go a work yard yet. A whole heap of Jamaican people them not like down Sir William Grant Park, because Sir William Grant Park now, I don't know what is that. I don't know. It wants some upkeep. It wants some upkeep, man. That's why people put plant in them house, you know. Because there's a reason why people want a plant in them house. You know, see, it's not no unusual thing, you know. It's a human instinct. So when him build a house, him say, boy, I want a potted plant in there. And him go buy some of the best potted plant and put in him house. You understand? Just to have that feeling, that energy that emanates from these plants. And we as a people, we are come from a lineage of people who used to nature around way. But them dig that out of it through the coming of slavery. And then we develop this attitude of, you know, we want to industrialize the world and industrialize ourselves. And we get coal, icy coal. That's what we get. So, I don't know if we are pleased to the people them, if we recognize how important a potted plant is. Some people put all in them kitchen, potted plant, and them never cook a vegetable yet in the kitchen. Pure dead animal. Okay, so here we're talking about this increase in mental health cases. Where we have Jeremy Emmons, president of the Psychiatric Nurse Aid Association of Jamaica. Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, good afternoon, Muta, and good afternoon, Jamaica, and to our listeners.
Well, I tell you, say,
thank you for having me, man. And it's Gary Hemmings.
Yeah, Gary. Sorry, Gary Hemmings. Sorry, sir.
Yes.
All right.
Muta.
You know, boy, I'm read the article on the paper. I'm depressed. I start feel like I have mental illness. So when I read it, believe you.
Well, Muta, depression seems to be a worldwide issue.
Yeah, but so like right? you have mental illness to look for right Jamaica.
Well,
in the next 10 years.
We have a little touch of mental illness. It's all about how it manifests itself.
All right, tell me, when you say mental illness, because we know mental is that mad people are walk on the road, but it sounds to me like you say you have mental illness, ill people who don't know they're mentally ill.
Yes, Muta. All right. A mentally healthy person is actually someone who is able to function normally, right? They are able to analyze information and data. Plus, they also have the ability to evaluate and assess situations. And, you know, they have a normal function in mind.
Okay.
Right? Now, for someone who is not mentally healthy or who is considered to be mentally ill, that person actually have disorders affecting their brain. So their brain don't function or operate normally as it should. Right? And these can be attributed to several factors. They can be environmental, meaning that the environment that the person lives in.
Yeah.
Yes. There are elements within the environment. The elements can be chemical, right? They can also be elements that we find in the chemistry, right? Cadmium, lead, you know, several of these elements.
And we have a whole heap of lead to serve the whole of our mentality without the whole heap of oil, battery and thing where people dump. We see it in the water system.
Yes, so some of these things can contribute to one's mental health. Now, also, there are social factors, and these social factors can include the person's upbringing, right? The type of surrounding the person is actually in. Sorry. If the person lives in a very depressing environment, they are surrounded by zinc things, violence, crime, dirty water, poverty, right? Stress. These factors can also influence a person's behavior and mental health. You know? Economical factors. If the person is able to afford certain needs, the person is able to.
Hold on, Mr. B. Your phone kind of look like it escape you know. I don't know.
My apologies, man. Are you hearing me clearly now?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. I was just making mention of the economical factors that can also attribute to one's mental health. Right? If one is unable to afford certain basic needs, you know, certain things for their survival, to get up every day thinking about what they're going to eat, how they're going to take their child to school, how they're going to pay their bills. Where's the next dollar coming from to pay their child's school? You know, these things can really, really cause one to be stressed or even go into an acute phase of depression, which can...
Hello? Wow. Operator, work with me, you know. Work with me. Him get cut off. Work with me. All right, we're talking to Gary Emmons here. He is the president of the Psychiatric Nursing Aid Association of Jamaica, talking about mental health. And as you hear him say, there's different factors that contribute to this mental health problem. And him start talk about environment, him start talk about, you know, just everyday living. You know, can't pay your bills, can't find food, can't send your picnic at school. If you live in an area where you can't hear a gunshot, and when you look on your yard, it's dirty and all them thing there. And I would really include the same thing we just talked about before in terms of your environment and how you associate your environment with nature. Anyway, because you have to get him back. Mr. Emmons?
Yes, Muta, I'm right here, man.
Yeah, but it get cut off a while ago. Yeah,
yes,
you talk about the factors that can lead to mental illness.
Yes.
Yeah, you didn't reach.
Yes, and I was just touching the point on the economic factors.
Yes.
You know, Yaman Muta, Jamaicans are really going through tough economic times, and you know the inability to provide for one needs can really bring you into that phase where you just feel down and depressed like this.
Yeah. It's a fade way again, you know.
Okay, well, I'm here now.
All right. You mentioned a statistics here, so blew me away. That you say the possibility that 10 years' time, the mental health situation might be doubled.
Yes.
You have any idea how much visible mentally ill people you have? Now, we're not talking about people like me now who don't know so they're mentally ill. We're talking about people visible who you treat. I said they're mentally ill. You have any idea how much people like that in Jamaica?
No, I don't have any specific figures to share. And even if I did, I couldn't do so as a worker of government and as the Ministry of Health. We're not really allowed
to make out statistics,
certain information to the public.
Yeah.
Right? But what I can say me is based upon experiences, right?
Yeah.
For those of us who work in psychiatry and work in the mental health system, we see a lot of cases arising daily. And it's upon our knowledge and experiences as mental health care workers are providers.
All right, Miss Hyman.
Yes.
The phone, I don't know where you is, but the phone kind of get jumbly. Every time you start going to the conversation.
I'm hearing you clearly.
Yeah, I know you're hearing me, but the people, they want to hear you.
Exactly.
Yeah, so now, I don't know where it is. Is there another phone or how it work? Can we get another phone or... Because the signal seem to not be working properly where you is. Hello? See there? I'm gone. All right. Yeah, all right. So we need to figure out why him not come across as how him supposed to come across, because it's a very important thing. We need to really deal with it. Any advertisement that they can go and play? No? Go and play it, man. Yes. I don't know if we're back on line. Mr. Emmons?
Yes, Muta. Sorry about that, man. I'm actually here. I don't know what's happening with the signal issue.
You sound better now. All right, look here now.
Yes.
The government must have some things in place to prevent the statistics that you mentioned to be materializing. I mean, if what I know, from years ago, Dr. Frederick Clint said that 40% of the population have some form of mental illness, but them don't.
Yes.
And if you say by 10 years' time, it's going to double. You talk about 80% of the population.
No, not really 80% of the population, Namuta. Right? But the figure of that 3 to 4 person will actually increase significantly.
Yeah.
Right? And as I said, Muta, this is something that we actually see happening day to day, day in, day out. You see, being out there in community, Muta, and working in the field, being there with the patients and being a part of the treatment team. What you find happening in Muta is this. There are a lot of persons out there who are showing signs of mental illness, but they don't know that this is actually the behavior is a form of mental illness because of they think it's a norm, it's okay, it's acceptable to behave act the way they are.
All right, for instance, like, all right, tell me, give me a little instance. Like, for instance, what?
All right, for example, you will actually go there and you will see somebody sitting one place for the entire day, staring in the sun, right? They would wander up and down the street in their community. They would maybe carry themselves unkept.
Dirty and thing, yeah.
Exactly, right? And for persons in the community or even family members, this may be seem okay because they are unable to identify these type of behaviors with a form of mental illness, right? So in essence, you know, there are persons out there who are becoming mentally ill, Muta. They are showing signs of mental illness, but they don't know what they have because they are not able to associate their behavior with any form of mental illness.
So what you do, what the government, I mean, the Psychiatric Nursing Association, what they do when this thing come in front of them?
All right. As psychiatric nursing aides, we are actually part of the healthcare team who provide quality care for the mentally ill. We work both in hospitals, in community, in the health centers. We can be found just about everywhere in Jamaica. What we do, we assist the nurses and doctors and members of the healthcare team to assist persons with mental illness with getting their treatment. So we're actually part of the cure.
When you say treatment, what do you mean? Like tablet and...
Yes, man. Like, they would normally like get their injections.
So what?
Some would come for counseling.
Yeah, the counseling part me I talk about now, the psychiatric part where you put them down and you talk to them.
That is actually done by the nurses and doctors.
All right, so
not necessarily by us, but we do offer counseling as well. And we have group therapy with them. We have group sessions, and this is part of the holistic care of the patient.
And you have results after? I mean, like,
yes, man. Yes, most definitely, man. Most definitely. Sometimes you will see a patient come in with a certain type of behavior, right? And that person might be diagnosed with either schizophrenia, bipolar disorder. It can be even drug-induced psychosis. And after a week or two, right, in a healthcare facility, you will actually see that person improving, you know, and you will actually watch the improvement and you will compare it to when the person first came in, how they looked, how they behaved, to how they are now.
All right, I can ask you a question. You mentioned bipolar disorder, right?
Yes.
Explain to the people then what is bipolar disorder and what is this? What is the signs that this person is bipolar?
All right, bipolar disorder, you know, is actually where one experiences a chemical imbalance in the brain.
Yeah.
All right. Now the brain actually functions and works off chemicals. Our thought process is actually controlled by these chemicals. So if there's a distortion in the brain that actually impairs it or prevents it from functioning normally, this is manifested in one's behavior.
For instance, like a virgin sit down beside me yet or no, one can tell that I am bipolar.
Okay, all right. Grandiosity.
No, I don't understand the word there. No, wait the whole hand. I don't know about grandiosity, virgin.
Well, I'm actually telling you about some of the signs of bipolar.
Yeah, what is grandiosity?
Right, grandiosity is actually when one thinks that they are the prime minister, they are the king. They think that they have one bank at Jamaica. They think that they are a millionaire, right? They think that they have lots and lots of money when in essence that person don't even have a job.
Me bipolar.
Yeah, man, that is bipolar.
No, me bipolar. I will put the thing where you call. I don't want to put the thing where you call.
Well, it's for you to say based upon the information provided, not for me to judge my brother. It's only a psychiatrist can really diagnose someone.
Yeah, but we just want to know that if the symptom that if a family member say another family member have these symptoms, them can seek medical attention or seek psychiatric attention.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so the bipolar person thinks him is a millionaire.
Yeah, man. You know, and there are other aspects to the manifestation as well. You'll actually find them doing odd things. You know, you'll actually walk into a bank. They don't have any money. They walk into a bank, right? So they actually want to withdraw $10 million. You know, they might confront other person, say they are stealing their money. That the person that people actually have all their money and them own this place or them own this.
But Brethren,
yes.
Suppose a bipolar somebody walk in a bank and go to a teller and ask for $10 million and the teller is bipolar to answer him and give the $10 million.
Well, I don't think it will be that easy, Muta. As you know, you have systems in place to prove that you have a word, you know.
All right.
But, there's also other aspects of bipolar where the person have mood swings, right? They are constantly irritable. Right? Always angry, right? They snap for the least thing. They are easily aggravated, right? It's like they don't really control their mood.
Okay.
Yeah, man, so these are all associated to how chemicals in the brain are imbalanced and one's ability to think or function normally as a result.
All right, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
If a man is taking drugs, and a police catch him with the drugs and them know say him not selling it.
Yes.
You think say that person should get psychiatric treatment first before you think say he must be arrested? Because sometimes you arrest a drug man who's a drug addict and him don't get no treatment, psychiatric treatment. Oh, you see that? You think say there should be more emphasis on the treatment for that drug abuse rather than arresting him and lock him up and don't give him no treatment? How that work?
Okay. All right. First, I would say Jamaica has its laws just like every other country.
Yeah.
Right? And possession of certain quantity of drugs.
It's illegal.
Right? It's illegal, right? And the law stipulates how that is dealt with.
Yeah.
Right? However, if one is arrested for certain quantity of drug and it can be proven that that person have a mental illness, it is then now for the courts are the family or any affiliated group that is actually taking care of this case to seek a psychiatric evaluation of the person. And in doing so, once a psychiatrist evaluate this person and it can be proven that the person is diagnosed or have some form of mental issue or mental disorder, then they would recommend treatment for them.
But I don't. But in a Jamaican system, I don't see that a carry out a good way. You see, you talk about. I think say a man get caught with drugs and you just lock him up and you go to court and you charge him and you lock him up for a year or two and then him come out back and him still have the same problem. So I ask why?
Well, Muta, I'm going to be fair to you, right?
Yeah.
Many Jamaicans don't really see how the mental health system works. Right, but it's really an effective and efficient system, even though it has its shortcomings, right? And for someone who work alongside the mentally ill and the psychiatrists and nurses, I have seen several cases, matter of fact, dozens weekly, right, where criminals who are actually incarcerated for drug possession, who have been showing sign of mental illness, are actually being cared for, and they are getting help. And the government really have in place systems to assist these people. It's just that as ordinary Jamaicans, we don't really see it working. So might think that it's not here.
Yeah, you don't think that the first point of arrest, the police should seek a psychiatrist. You catch him with it already. That means him broke the law.
Yes.
So the next thing what the police should do, instead of wait for him make a mental ill move, is find a psychiatrist to find out if him need it. Not that you go and go look on him and treat him a behavior, so you say, maybe this man need a psychiatrist. But before him even show any signs of any mental illness, the evaluation, I think the evaluation should have take place at the point of arrest. And when him done get arrested now, you call in the psychiatrist to find out if this man, something wrong with this man.
No, it cannot be done like that, Muta.
Right.
Reason being is because while some police officers might have some degree of psychiatric training, not every police officer
not the police.
Understand.
No, not the police me I talk about, you know. No, when me I say, all right. A man is found with opium, heroin, or coke.
Right.
And you prove to him not sell it.
Yes.
But he might use it.
Yes.
When I say, when you arrest the man,
right,
and you put him in the lockup,
yes,
shouldn't be that case where you call in the psychiatrist.
Yes.
Meanwhile, you talk about say you go carry him go to court, you know. Me I talk about you call in the psychiatrist to evaluate him state of mind.
Yes.
Because that should enable the judge to make a decision whether this man is just blatantly a drug man where get locked up, or because he have some mental problem why him turn to the drug.
Exactly so. But as I was saying, Muta, because police officers are not trained in psychiatry to a certain extent, they are not able to make decisions like these.
No, but the police not make. I ask the police to make a decision, you know. Me I say it should be that every time a police arrest a man for drugs, the psychiatrist is called in to evaluate the person mental health. Not the police.
In some cases, no, Muta, this is done, you know. But listen, now, there's a process, Muta, right? And the process is that once the person is actually in the lockup, right? And the person goes before the judge, and the judge or the court maybe identify certain behavior that might be considered abnormal. The person is now referred, right, to the clinical psychiatrist for the evaluation. That clinical psychiatrist will now determine if the person is fit to stand before the court, and then now that clinical psychiatrist will also make recommendations as to what are some of the help that person should or can get. So yes, Motorman, there is a system in place for that, but it's just that there's a process in to follow in which to get there.
Okay, all right, and I really like consider the reason, but you still don't tell me about 10 years from now, maybe me or you not the boat still, but the 10 years from now thing is scary. Yes,
Motorman, it is, you know, it is, and that is really as a result of what we actually see happening and what we have been experiencing as caregivers. The numbers keep rising, Muta.
So there's no way to backtrack it, like stop it. There's no plan in place. So, all right, if you can evaluate, wait there. If you can evaluate it 10 years from now, you have a doubling. Is there no way to get rid of that statistics and don't make it happen?
Yes, man. There is through education, right? And people need to be educated more, Muta, about how to care for their mental health, right? Also, the government, even though the Ministry of Health has been doing a remarkable job in terms of the services they provide and the treatment options they provide for persons with mental illness, a lot more needs to be done, and a lot more resources, both material and human, needs to be allocated towards the fight against mental illness. And it needs to start with that educational campaign where persons are educated on how to prevent or avoid becoming mentally ill. Because, Muta, let me also highlight to you that mental illness is not just necessarily a case where somebody just lose their mind and
I know that.
There are also cases where there is drug-induced psychosis, meaning that people who smoke a lot of marijuana, take a lot of drugs, they develop these psychotic episodes or disorders as a result of the volume of drugs they take in daily, right? So I think, Muta, that the government need to confront this problem head on in order to limit or reduce that figure within the next 10 to 15 years' time. And that will have to start with an education campaign to educate the society and the people of Jamaica on how to maintain their mental health, how to stay mentally healthy, and how to prevent themselves or even their family members or people in their community from becoming mentally ill.
The last question now, is there a move afoot to evaluate the mental health of our politicians?
I don't know if that.
You don't know. I think there should be.
I don't know that.
Every politician who run for office in Jamaica should seek a psychiatrist first. To evaluate the mental health. There's a lot of mental ill people.
After respect
yeah, of course. Yeah, I don't know why you agree with me. No, I don't know why you agree with me. Because I am mentally ill too. I don't know why you agree with me. I just say that I think that there is a need to evaluate these politicians. They mentally need some mental evaluation. Anyway, give thanks, Brethren. Give thanks.
Yes, man. And thank you for accommodating me. And thank you, Jamaica, for listening, man.
Yeah, man. Give thanks. Yes,
okay, right.
That was Gary Emmons, the president of the Psychiatric Nursing Aid Association of Jamaica, talking about the increase in mental health in Jamaica. 10 years from now, him say it going double. Click it. The Steppin razor, the art of war. We have on the line name Eleni the Paris. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the name right, so I can ask her. You can pronounce the name for me, Mama.
It's Eleni de Paris, but very close. Thank you for having me, Muta.
Okay, and you, the lady, was introduced to me by Jackie, my lady, and I've been speaking to you about your baking thing. You say you came to Jamaica, wanted to bake, and everybody was saying, why? Hello?
Oh, I came to Jamaica more or less on a whim. We fell in love with the country.
Yes. No, you told me that a lot of people were saying you must be mad for one open bakery in Jamaica.
Oh, well, yes. When I moved here, people thought I was crazy because there's bakeries on every corner, in every district, in every part, in every parish. You can find a bakery everywhere, but I wanted to do it a little bit differently. So regardless of everybody thinking I was insane in my membrane, I went along with my project. And now I have even Mutabaruka eating my bread.
No, you know the problem. You know the thing with it is that where you are located is not somewhere where the normal Jamaican go.
That's because I knew there were people who already knew my bread, and I decided to start there.
So you were baking bread at home first? You were baking bread at home first?
Well, when I decided to open a bakery, I started baking bread at home because I was like, holy smokes, we're doing this for real. And we're trying to get healthy bread into all the yards in Jamaica.
All right. And why I'm interested in what you're doing is that it's the first place I've been into where bread is being baked and the customer can actually see what is happening.
Well, that's two things. I am 100% transparent. I have nothing to hide. If I invite you to my home, you get to watch how I make food. So for me, there's no difference in my establishment. You should be able to see everything I do. If you want, you can sit down and watch the process from beginning to end.
Yeah, and you say you're going to teach me. I must come there and you'll teach me how to make the bread.
It's my pleasure to teach you. And anybody else in Jamaica who wants to know, we will share our recipes with them.
Beautiful.
It is not a secret.
That is what I want to hear. And why I want to hear that was leading to my point here now. Over the years, I've been talking to a lot of people about baking. And they I said, tell me something. Why you put sugar in the thing? You don't have to put sugar. Then say, no, the sugar is there to hold the bread together, and the yeast is there to do this and to do that. No, I find you and you are making bread without yeast, without sugar.
We make different breads. I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm just so excited to tell everybody. So my favorite bread and the bread I want everybody eating is my sourdough bread. Yeah. My white bread has 3 ingredients: water, flour, salt, and nothing else.
All right.
My whole wheat bread has 3 ingredients, and that's my muta bread. 100% whole wheat flour, water, and salt, and nothing else.
All right. Explain to me, because you show me the dough. Explain to me why is it that people use sugar in the bread?
Okay.
And the
so
yeast,
I was... In France, people use sugar to make rich breads, fancy breads, more dessert breads. But the base of the bread does not need any sugar. The bread only needs flour. So the history of bread is they used to make things a lot like cassava patties a long time ago in Egypt. And what happened is somebody probably left it out and they thought it went bad, but it was actually fermenting. And when that fermented, they decided to bake it. And they ended up with a result that is much healthier and much more enjoyable to eat. So the trick comes down to sourdough. And I beg everybody listening to go home and Google sourdough.
So what you actually do is put the dough overnight or something like that, or a longer period of time. That's what you do, right?
Wait, that's the thing. The sourdough is natural bacteria from the air. Sourdough is only flour and water.
Yes.
So then you mix this together, and then it pulls from the air bacteria, and you have to feed it. And then somebody said, but I'm eating this bacteria. I go, but sir, I bake it at 500 degrees. Don't worry, everything's dead.
Yes. All right. So they put this. Why do they put sugar in it? Tell me why they put sugar in it.
Sugar helps make the process go faster.
Okay.
It gives the fake yeast, the chemical commercial yeast, more to eat and gets the process going faster, just like the other chemicals they're putting in the bread.
Okay. But your way now is to do the thing like today and then tomorrow you bake it.
Yes, because the sourdough, we call her Sylvie, she doesn't eat that fast. She needs time to eat through the gluten pain and burp up the carbon dioxide.
Okay.
And you see it. You see the air bubbles in the bread. You see the work she's done.
Yeah, when you break the bread, you see the bubbles inside.
Well, it's the sourdough that's burping up carbon dioxide.
Yes, that's interesting. I never know that. I'm always trying to find out why is it that, every time I ask my brethren them to make bread, them say, them put sugar in it. And I say, but why you have to put sugar in it? All right. So, your idea is to, what we call now, show the people them how to make healthy bread. Not just bread because of bread's sake, but bread that them can cast up on the water.
I cannot bring all of Jamaica into the bakery and one by one, but it is my pleasure for them to come in and I will explain our process. I will show them the sourdough. I will explain to them the ratio of flour, water, and salt, and I encourage them to go home and bake real bread. But it's kind of hard, Muta. I won't lie.
Why it's hard? Why it's hard?
Because the sourdough. If you kill your sourdough, she can't work for you.
Okay.
And as the sourdough grows older, she matures and does a better job.
So, you keep it alive.
Some sourdoughs that are over 100 years old in the world. They're passed down from generation to generation to ensure the livelihood of those communities.
So, you keep it alive.
You feed it water and flour.
Every day you put water and flour, like a garden.
Every day, every 2 days, my husband has her on a schedule.
And then it grows. The more you put in water and flour, the more it grows.
But you use it, right? You use it every day for the bread for the next day.
Yes.
So every day you feed her and every day you use her.
Okay. That's interesting. All right. So I am really appreciative that you are saying that anyone who wants to make healthy bread can come and see you.
The first step is education.
Yes. And I must tell the people them that your shop is very different from most baking shop where people is baking behind a wall. You can actually stand at their glass case and see the baker making the dough, see the people them putting it in the oven and baking it. Just as a transparency.
But you can watch beginning to end. You can come at 7 in the morning till 7 at night and watch everything.
Yeah. And you are at Barbican Road. You are at Barbican Road.
Just across the street from the Chest Hospital.
Okay. All right. We was also talking about your idea of organic plant farming where we talk about garlic because I am very distressed that every garlic in Jamaica is from China.
It's not just from China. Unfortunately, it's also grown in human sewage in China. And then
hold on. Wait a second, a while ago. That the garlic is grown in human sewage?
That's what they use as fertilizer. I encourage everybody to Google it also. It's public knowledge. It is out there.
So you are saying no, what you are saying no, that what your intention is?
My intention is, which I've done already, is I have been able to get really nice garlic that came in through PriceSmart. I bought as much as I could up, almost a carriage full. And anybody who has a farm, I give out a bag of garlic to. So now I've given out 4 bags of garlic to people in St. Elizabeth.
Yes.
and one person in Clarendon. And we're going to see, but it takes a year to grow. So the experiment is a year. But I've been told that in St. Elizabeth, they used to grow garlic.
Of course, I remember. Of course, garlic used to be a regular thing.
I'm new here. I'm a newbie, so it's only what I hear. But I hear it was done. So it can be done again.
All right. Have you ever heard of Farm Up Jamaica?
No.
All right. I'm going to put you on to Farm Up Jamaica. And time I see you again, I'm going to give you a number. It's a group of people in Westmoreland who's dedicated to organic farming. And they have started out with ginger, organic ginger. They have been very successful. They are now, I'll be taking part in a show that they're going to do in New York 2 weeks' time. Where they bring people from the States to help the Jamaican people to really farm organic farming. And I think that you and them should meet them.
For the future generation.
Yeah, you should actually, I think you should meet them. You should meet them with that garlic idea that you have there. As you say, we are eating garlic that is grown in humans.
You know that smell you smell when you cut the garlic, Muta?
Yeah.
That chemical is directly correlated to killing cancer cells.
Yes, yeah, I know that.
So we need that chemical to be as strong as possible.
Yes. Yeah, because first time when you cut garlic, you have to watch your whole heap of time because it's not. It sounds like you're moving, You move?
Mm-hmm.
You moving?
I beg your pardon?
Are you moving?
When I cut garlic?
No, are you moving from the position where you was? I hear a whole heap of movement going on with the phone.
Oh no, I'm trying to find a quiet corner because in the bakery it's very noisy.
Okay, all right. What I am saying is that there's a time in Jamaica when you cut a garlic, you see, and peeling garlic,
and it was spicy.
Your hand smell a garlic so much that you're afraid to go a road that people will smell the garlic. And when people say eat garlic, people afraid to eat garlic because your breath smell of the garlic. No, nowadays you eat garlic, it come like a perfume. And your hand will smell nowhere. Like garlic, so just like onion. In a Jamaica first time, when you peel onion, you start to cry.
Yes, sir.
Your wife would have asked you, hush, me know say you love me, but you don't have to cry through you love me. But nowadays, you peel onion, man, and no tears now come out your eye, you wonder where you going.
I can't agree more. Yeah. That same chemical that makes you cry is the same chemical that kills the cancer cells.
Yes. Well, give thanks, give thanks. I'm hoping to come to your shop again and again and again to really figure out that if I can actually bake bread. And
it would be a pleasure to have you, Musa, and it's a pleasure to sell a bread that you will eat.
Yes, definitely. And you must remember the sea salt and the black salt.
I beg your pardon?
Remember the sea salt and the black salt.
Always. I don't know where to get black salt. Maybe you can help me.
I can tell you, but I know you know where to get the sea salt, but I'll tell you about the black salt when I say again, all right?
Very interesting. Thank you so much, Muta. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, okay, give thanks. Tell your husband
for me.
Thanks. And your little girl, may I tell you, she wants it. She wants it, trust me. You know what mean? You know what it mean?
Yes.
You know what it mean? Oh, you come here just say that I know what it mean. Me don't understand that.
Alexandra.
All right, give thanks, yeah?
Thank you, Muta. Have a lovely day.
Yes. Yeah, that lady there is very interesting. I tell you, she have this bakery that when you walk in the bakery, you can see everything we are going on in the bakery. You see the man need over there, so they might cut the door over there, so and then bake the door. You can see everything transparent. The only thing that they will have glass is the glass case you put the baking things them inside, right, So she decides she's going to make a muta bread. Because my wife tell her, say, him don't eat this, him don't eat that, him don't eat that. But if you make it a certain way, we eat it. So she go back now and make it. And she said the first day she make it, she sell quite a few of them. With a big M in the biggle. A big M in the biggle. With no this, no that, right? At my specification. So that is interesting. That is very interesting. So I want to go there, go find out about baking. That is one of the things them. Yeah, that's what there was a time when me just decided say me not gonna eat no cook food. A pure baking me used to do. Me never used to cook food like when I eat like Irish potato or sweet potato, me bake it. You know, and when I make like bread, I bake it and put my vegetables and tomatoes and them like burger, like a burger without the guy in it. Yeah, when I put the guy in it, you know. Anyway, yes, that's very interesting, and yes, I think the lady say, if we don't want to go pack up the woman's store, because you should say inside the pack still, but should prefer to see customers. But if you desire, you can just make an arrangement with her, and she will exactly show you exactly. Because she show me the fermented dough, and them feed it every day, water and flour, and that is how they make the bread. I mean, I tell you, the bread is a right bread. You feel like you eat bread like them whole time, ancient. Hey, well, you remember when prison used to make bread? No, you don't know prison. Me know prison still. I never spend no time in it, but there was a time, you know, long as GP, you know, prison bread are the nicest bread, you know, it's better than the canned bread, because when you get it, you know, you get it hot. So that's when you put the butter upon it, it just melt. Me I tell you, man, prison bread was something where people line up for. And the canned bread, and you did have a Rainbow Healing Temple on Spanish Town Road, where them used to make bread there. Canned bread especially. Them still have canned bread. Them still make canned bread. Or the can without the bread. Can without the bread. And sometimes the bread without the can, because them just drop a little bit of. Them days they talk about can make the bread. And I say not can with whole heap of flour, but can make the bread. And it's named can bread. It's yellow. The can bread them still yellow? But when we notice that them can bread, you know, the edge of them white. That means them a mix the can with white flour in it, you know. Me not talk about no can bread with white flour, you know. You understand? In my little youth days, me used to love prison bread. Me don't know prisoner bake still. Them prisoners could never know nothing about no baking. Believe you me, them don't know nothing about baking. Anyway, this is the Steppin razor, the art of war. You know, so we'll play this song here, and young say like the version. So we're going to play this song here for young again, you know. Believe you me. Bring you a live link from the Social Development Commission Business Night Fair in Forest, Manchester. It comes to you courtesy of the Social Development Commission, building communities, building Jamaica. Over to Nicholas Evans and the outside broadcast crew and location. Yes, sir.
Yes, Mota. Blessed afternoon to you, sir.
All right, sir.
Yeah, all right. Yes, as you said, we are here in Forest, the Forest Market, basically in the middle of Forest Square, and we are here for the SDC Night Fair. This targets the SDC Night Fair is basically one of the projects of the LEDSP, and the LED is the local economic development support program. So it's an arm of the LEDSP program, and it targets a small business group. Now the business groups are, it can't be an individual, it has to be a group of people who they come together, and whether they do farming, they do some crafting, but it's really a group effort. And if you know anything about the SDC work, the SDC is about community building and all of that, so it's not necessarily about empowering individuals per se, but more empowering groups who eventually, yes, individuals will get their empowerment, but you know, it's all about group and building Jamaica and building communities, building and Jamaica. That's the STC. Here today we have 12 groups from south, northeast and central Manchester. So 12 groups are displaying I am seeing bell peppers, which we call sweet pepper. I'm seeing tomatoes. I'm seeing cucumber. I'm seeing a Scotch bonnet pepper. I'm seeing scallion. I'm seeing wine from jackfruit. I'm seeing I don't remember seeing the wine from the good herb, you know. But you know, I'll get to that later. But joining me is Mrs. Beverly Booth, and she's the SDC parish manager. Miss Booth, no stranger to the ears of RFM. Yes, I will it, yes.
Yeah, not at all.
Yes, we have you in cricket, we have you in the LED program. We have you all over RFM from SDC. But tell us, what are the aims and objectives of the Forest Business Night?
It is really for the group to meet with relevant government agencies that can assist them, to meet with other sector specialists to give them guidance, to showcase their business ideas and their produce, to interact with others, refer they'll refer to other agencies, and most of all to build network and partnership. Most of them come from rural markets.
Yes, we see here.
Like
They're
that,
from South, Northeast, yeah.
like all over from, we have the big growth association from Prospect. That's way down Pertry Hill, near Alligator Pond. None of the pigs came up.
Well, I noticed that.
But they are here. And so we just get them exposed that, look, you're not only in the woods by yourself, there are other persons doing the same thing. And as you know that the SDC with our community development committee, we align the project to it because we want them to be able to employ persons in the community at that level. Hence, we'll be able to be a part of the growth agenda for the country.
All right, I noticed all of these groups here, and they're doing lovely things. What I want to find out, are they really say feeding themselves from this, or is this like like a club thing where you do some of these things and you sell them and probably keep community spirit going? What is the whole purpose of this initiative in terms of what these people are doing?
Small business is entrepreneurship, but in a sort of cooperative. So, for example, right before us, we have the Blue Mountain greenhouse farm, and because their community was mined out by Windalco, pure creators, and so through the JBI, because we were close with JBI, they lobbied advocates, and they got greenhouses. They got over 20 greenhouses, and for the water, the water issue, they don't have piped water, so they use the creators and do their tanks, and then they pump it to the greenhouses. So there's a lot of innovative ways of getting things done. So when people say nothing that's going on, them here are dead, it's just for them to come with these ideas. There are agencies there and persons to guide them. And as you can see, sweet peppers, everything.
Looking lovely, the cucumber, the scallion, right in front of us. I see here the cross keys, DAC, planting, curve.
Again, it's from planting, and there's a special way of doing it, so it's curled, and they have been hitting the market quite a lot.
Well, and I'm hoping to experience the taste of it later on. Outline the programs that SDC offers to engage community members.
We have this program, the research, spreading the participators over the river. Because if that is not strong and have a group and going and motivated, then all the other programs won't fall into place. Because to do the research in your community, you need that group of persons. To do the LEDSC, you have to do all the others. You're going to need governance. Governance is the strength of all our 7 programs. And so we encourage them.
Okay, well, I see right now, just to let the people know, if you're hearing in the background, there's a big sound system, Shockgrove International, set up right now out there, and it appears there'll be big entertainment later on. Tell us a bit about that.
Yes, that's a cultural part, because in communities we have culture.
Yes.
And so we'll be exposing talent tonight, and they'll be entertaining themselves.
Okay.
We also will be judging these booths. We have persons from the community who are not LEIs, just farmers, and so we have a section for them. So we have bananas around there, we have some livestock around there, we have bees around there, we'll have all of that. And
you carry pig, but you carry bees. Well, as much as I'm not a pig eater, I think the bees more dangerous. But,
right, we have a craft person around there who do different crafts. You realize there's Steve there who does a lot of slippers and bath suits and caps. And he also has some repellent for mosquitoes made out of fever grass or lemongrass, whatever you call it. So we have a variety, and they are judged, and so we'll be having some fun for them. We have the school who should have taken part, because Member Parliament Bunting donated money to start school garden for the schools that participate. And also we'll be having trophies for the winning LEIs and the farm group.
All right, so there here, big things happening here at the Forest Market. There's a stage, lots of giveaways. Questions are being asked on stage. You can win prizes. You can come on down here and sample some of these Jamaican-made items. These made in Jamaica, not made in places that
different branding.
Different branding, and it might be plastic and all of that. I mean, real made in Jamaica, made in Manchester products are here, and trust me, from the look of it, just the look of it, it is high quality, and hopefully, when we link again at about 5:05, I can probably tell you about the taste of it as well. So, we should link at about 5:05, but one final question, I just want to give Miss Booth a chance to invite the community out there. I know there will be performances and all of that, but I want to ask, is it that a man can just walk up and say, you know, you're artist man, me try give me a bus, or is it a case where you have a structure thing where people are already booked for the
No,
show?
they come in and we give them a time to register.
Okay. I want to see you manage that this evening, because I know lots of artists are in Manchester. So you hear it, wherever you are in Manchester, just come on down to Forest. It might be your evening to bus. IRFM is here. And if you reach by after 5, maybe I'll move to hear about you. So 5:05, we'll link again, Muta. Until then, Nicholas and yes, Muta.
Yeah, man, give thanks, man. Blessed.
All right, sir.
Yeah, that was a live link from the Social Development Commission Business Night Fair in Porus, Manchester. It comes to you courtesy of the Social Development Commission, building communities, building Jamaica. We want to congratulate my brethren, Linton Kwesi Johnson, for receiving a doctorate in South Africa. The university just give him doctor. So I'm going to start calling my brethren Dr. Linton Johnson. Yeah, man. Dub poet. I want to emphasize that. He's a dub poet. Just got a doctorate in South Africa. I say congratulations to that. And next thing was try the news I know is this Carlos Hill thing. Carlos Hill, as we all know, was the man who was responsible for the Cash Plus scheme. He was acquitted. That means him get way. Now, I hear him say I'm going to pay back the money to the people them. Because I hear how much money in a Dubai and in a offshore accounts and all these things, and I hear him say I'm going to pay back the people them. The reason why him get way, according to what I hear, is that there was not, I hear the DPP attack, there was not enough witnesses for the prosecutor who came forward to give them testimony. So because of lack of witness, there was no other alternative but to release this man who swindled billions of dollars from Jamaican people. And him get off for a little technicality. It don't say him don't guilty, you know. It just say because according to the law. You see, the law is for the law, you know, it's not for justice. I try to say that on the radio program, you know. Jamaican law does not seek justice. It seeks to make the thing in the law, what is right in the law. That is what is justice for the people. It have to be right in the law, and sometimes justice and the law clash. Sometimes justice and the law is on the other side of the fence. So Mr. Carlos get away because of some little thing where the people them who are ball out say them money down the drain never come forward to give witness statement to the prosecutor. So him is there now. But him say him going to pay back the money. I know them thing they know. Some of the people them who put their money there got dead and still not get no pay, you know, because a long time, you know, a years now, this thing a go on, you know, a year, some 5-7 years or something like that, it a go on. All right, so we want to talk about this thing, you know. I don't know if well, not that I want to mention something. I don't know if people can hungry at Jamaica, believe you me. People not supposed to hungry at Jamaica, you know. Now, the other day, I was saying to me, is the first, you see, me mentally ill, you know, because I talk to myself. The problem is that myself now answer me back. So I don't know if it's a sign of madness that myself supposed to answer me back. But me I talk to myself and me I say last year that It's the first time I see so much pear in Jamaica. You know, last year, pear go right down to late in the year. Now this year, may I say, it's the first time I see so much jackfruit. I have never seen so much. Me say, man, I'll never sell jackfruit on roadside. Pick out the jackfruit and put it in a plastic bag and I'll sell it now. Jackfruit like wow. All on Ochi. Me say jackfruit I sell on the main road, that's all right, at the gas station and stoplight down there, so. The entrance to Ochi Roast, that's all. Me never usually say, you, the other side there, I sell jackfruit. So, me don't know, we have abundance of things, but in the abundance of many things, the fool not only thirsty, but hungry too, you know. Yeah, because which is high. Which is high. A man vexed me one day, me stand up. A man a sell food right, it's a social media there, and the man a sell food over from which part me stand up, him a sell food over there, so. And a man come to me and say, Muta, I beg your money for buy your food, you know. And I say, brethren, you ready to go over there, see the man with the food, the food, you better you go ask him for the food than ask him for the money, ask me for the money, if you go buy the food. Him say, how you say, Muta? I say, then, see the man who have the food, you better you go ask him for the food than ask me for money if you go buy the food. So me go over there now, and I say, brethren, why you want to the brethren, you want the money for buy food, you know, give him some food now. The man give him the food, you know. The brethren come to me and say, Muta, like how you never buy the food, I beg your money for buy some ganja, you know. I say, brethren, I get begs with you know. Because here me notice now. I hold a man who I beg your money until he say, I want to buy food. I know food he want to buy, you know. Because a youth buck me, a man buck me up a whole up road there. A whole up road, yeah, up road there. Right at the stoplight a Matilda's car there, so. And him have a big spliff in his mouth, you know. And him I say, Muta, beg your money, you know. Me I say, where you want money for? Him say, buy food. Me say, so wait there. You smoke ganja and ask me for money for go buy food. You're a man cross the road, bro. Muta, give the man $100. Me say, brethren, me and you work to get my money. You can't tell me like say you give me money for put up. Because me I say no, him have money. Can buy him buy this people, you know. Because the youth a shout me at want to sell this ganja over there, you know. And that me realize no, you know, say, him a tell me if you give the man $100 because him want the man come back now to come buy more ganja from him. And me I say, a whole heap of them man who come, you see you have some youth to come to you and beg your money. Him just want the money. But so when a man tell you say him a beg your money for go buy food, most of the time him not go buy no food with it. Him go buy cigarette and him go buy ganja. One day a man beg me some money and that's how me learn hard way, you know. Me I walk down and watch you one time I go to the supermarket and I say, Muta beg your money in the evening, you know. I say beg me your money, you know. And me give him my money, you know. And the youth them say, Muta, you idiot, man, you know, say I drug it that. You see, by the time you go and come back round, I cook, the brother go buy my money, you know, Rasta. Me tell me say me begs, me can't beg some money. The man say, Muta, the man they are cook it, you know. The man tell them beg your money, I cook, them I go buy with it. I mean, I say, but after me work so hard, me there I if him run up my mouth from thing. And me if I go give man money if I go buy coke, and then him come to me with him little slappy argument about. So through that now you get paranoid. It's like when a man really need it, it's like I wonder if me go take my money and go buy coke. You know, see it? It hurt me. So you know, me just choose to give. When me decide to give the money, me decide to give money. Me not go make a man say, oh, Muta, where you deal with? And true you dry this and true you this and that dry. Me not make them think they bother me, you know. No, if you make them think they bother you, man, you go sit down in the park every day and go out like them. Yeah, and get mentally ill. You understand? Click it.
Yeah, Muta.
Blessed man.
Yes, now but may I bless you up this evening decently, eh?
Give thanks, man.
Yes, man. Now call about the money thing.
Which money thing?
Yeah, about the man they say I give back the money.
Carlos, yeah.
Yeah, man. Me did in Canada what at the time, you know. I use about 10,000, 11,000 Canadian and buy 10,000 US.
Okay.
But me only get 2 payments. And then the thing crash. So me I wonder if me get back my own.
Well, you know, you say you ask the wrong person.
I know, but through yourself a refund from what I want to know if it's worldwide or just in a jam down.
I don't know. I just hear him say he's going to pay back the money. So I don't know if it's worldwide or in a jam down. I know it's about several thousand of people need to get paid back. So I don't know if it's worldwide or not. I just hear him say that he's going to pay back the money. That's how I hear. I don't know. It never stipulates, so well, those people in Canada, I can't help them, but people in Manchester, I can't help them.
Me use the Canadian money and buy the US, you know.
Yeah, you say that how
Me use the Canadian money.
Yeah. So
and buy the US, me use 11,000 Canadian and buy 10,000 US.
So how much money you get from it since you put it in?
3 payments. You get 3 payments.
How much is the 3 payment where you get?
$1,000 every time.
Okay, well, I don't know.
But me never legal in the country, you know, so I have to buy through my brethren.
Okay.
Because my brethren did legal.
And your fees, him take away your money?
No, man, no. Him get payment same way like how we get payment, man. But they crash.
Yeah, me know.
They crash at the time. So
all right, well,
listen out.
Money. Well, listen out then. Listen out, feet, yeah?
Yes, man. That's why through you speak of it.
Yeah, me understand.
So me say that the call, you get me?
Yeah,
I don't know if you want to know my name still.
No, it don't matter to me, but if you want to say it, or nothing.
Yeah, man, I Tristram, I call from the university hospital, you know? Because right now, I crash off of my motorbike and broke up.
You're at university hospital right now?
Yes, man, me at UC right now, I call from my mattress, man.
Okay, all right.
All
right,
but
sir.
Big up Mount Charles and Mavis Bank.
So where you get rid of your listen me? Where you get rid of your listen me?
Yeah, listen up on my telephone, man.
Okay, all right. Give thanks, yeah?
Hey, me not wrap up in a motor. But
like when you're in bed, you should have wrap up, man, because you're sick. You should have wrap up.
Man. Me strong and healthy, same way. Give thanks
Are you in a UC? Wait, hold on there. You're in a UC, you're strong and healthy.
How you mean? Them in a eat and drink same way.
All right, sir. All right, you win. All right, give thanks. Yeah, man, the man said strong and healthy, but you mean you see it on the mattress. I listen to Steppin razor. Okay, we're there with you. Man called Burning Spear, Rasta Business. JPS is advising customers in section of Clarendon and Manchester who may be experiencing outages that this is due to a problem in the distribution system. The affected areas include Spalding to Alston, Tweedside to Frankfield, and surrounding areas. JPS apologizes for any inconvenience caused by this outage and will make every effort to restore supply in the shortest possible time. That was an announcement from JPS, Jamaica Public Service. Okay, here we go. Yes, Il.
Yes, I love motor.
Hi, blessed man.
Yeah, caller, talking here. You want for everyone to follow it, what do you see? I want the Ministry of Health know say them have a fagging to do. Because I agree that the fagging have what a side effect, but all the people do when the fagging start them going on them out because the place can't say so. They come at the mosquito outbreak get worse, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then I know say when they have so much every rainfall, mosquito I got somebody that got block out for the mosquito.
Yeah.
So the place will fog up with a sentence. I'll watch you so.
Yeah.
You know,
well, I hope them I hear you, brethren.
Yeah, and the center department, you know, the water send out the spray man, come spray especially pineapple here, so that mosquito kill away up there.
Okay, up a pineapple, then. That's near Irie.
Yeah, man. Them need to come with the spray. That one man used to go around with a pan over him back, you know, and spray the place.
Yeah, but them have a truck with drive though and spray the place.
Yeah, and spray the place. Everybody want to listen from the minister. Send somebody up a pineapple, especially pineapple. Please, the place will fog out. How we do we going out with us? Side effect, going out with us.
All right, sir. Give thanks. Yeah.
I'm more to play, give them what you want by Burden State. Like how you like Burden State together.
Play what?
Give them what you want.
Oh, me give them what they want. Me give them, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Me forgot out. But you know something now, which is that weird thing. You know, say the road. Me want to know how the government decide what is priority from what is not priority. Now, one of the biggest things that you know, say Jamaica spend more money than any other country in the Caribbean on crime, crime prevention. The government of Jamaica spend more money on crime prevention than any other country in the Caribbean. One wonders where those money go. If it go back to the criminals to make more criminals. Because I can't understand how this report come out that Jamaica spend more money on crime prevention than any other Caribbean island, and the thing is getting worse. Can somebody please help me? Or my state of mental health, I won't wait till 10 years time. Believe you me. Now, I see crime is the main thing that the people them is worrying about in Jamaica. And the next thing I see is the road. The road is unbelievable. The other day I talk about, say me go to one funeral, my brethren, son dead, and we go to one funeral, we up past Lawrence Tavern there, I come back and I say, me never see nothing like that in Jamaica. Me never see no road like that in Jamaica. Lo and behold, the Juta bus them, the JUTC bus them say, them are going to turn back at Templar now because them can't pass Lawrence Tavern. Because the whole of Lawrence Tavern Road is impossible. Now, me I go say it again and again. Me not stop say it. When me go see up at that area there, it's unbelievable that people live up there so. Because can you imagine you take down sick, or your woman are go take down with baby, or whatsoever happen, and you can't come out of that the bush the rasta? Because all the roads stay, and now we hear say the bus them now go beyond Temple Hall because the road is impossible and them don't want to take no chance. So when I look on the thing, crime on the road, a big problem. Now I would hope, because I say if government want money, you know, them know which part to get the money, you know. All we hear them a talk about say they not no money, they not no money. Lie them a tell. Lie them telling them know how to get their money. So if them really interested in the infrastructure of Jamaican society, which the infrastructure need revamping and do something else, I don't understand that there is a function that going to keep here. I must be 4 years from now. And I see where the Minister of Sports, Culture and, what them call them? Ministry of Sports, Culture and what? Anyway, Bob's the Great me I talk about. Bob's the Great. Me can't bother call out so much things. Bob's the Great me I talk about. I see where an announcement was made that they are going to spend maybe I don't know if the newspaper make an error in the number or in the letter. Because now when you put M is million, you mean, and when you put B is billion, you mean. I see where the ministry, Babs Green's ministry, is going to spend $5 billion over a period of how much years to renovate the stadium. I mean, really. I said, these people is obsessed with sports, you know. Them very obsessed with sport. Them thinks that sports is what is carrying Jamaica. Look here. $5 billion to renovate the stadium. What the hell is wrong with the stadium? They're going to put cover over it. Electric thing that when you press button, the cover will open up and press another button. $5 billion, Rasta? I mean, really, what is the priorities? See there? Oh gosh, man, young, you're that brilliant fellow. No billion that is. Yeah. Somebody that's right then. $5 billion need for stadium facelift. Them need $5 billion for facelift the stadium. What am I going to do with the stadium that cost $5 billion? Let me read it as well. General Manager of Independence Park Limited, Mayor Desmond Brown, says the body is still awaiting the funds needed to start major upgrades to the National Stadium in Kingston this year. Brown says PL needs $40 million which at today rate convert to $5 billion Jamaican dollar for the changes, but it's still awaiting for an official grant from the government. So you know, say that have to go over to Babsy. So it's not really Babsy who make the announcement. It's this man here, who is the mayor. I beg Babsy for quicken the pace, the process. Mr. Brown, Mayor Brown, you don't realize the road them in a Kingston mash up. The road them in a Kingston mash up. Major Brown, I mean, Major Brown. Major Brown, the road them is in a deplorable condition. You're going to go to the Ministry of Sports for go get $5 billion for renovate the stadium, and the whole of the road them in a Jamaica want to renovate. Where is your priority, Major Brown? Oh, let me call Major, by the way. Major Desmond Brown. I never hear about him yet. This is painful, man. Painful. It's very painful. That we need road to fix, proper fix road. And somebody will come out now for ask for renovate the stadium. There is so we can still use the stadium while constructing is going on. Major Brown says we are going to be doing it piece by piece because we want to do it with minimal interruption of events at the venue. Brown says the changes to take place will be with the intention of bringing the stadium up to an international standard. The road them want to be normal, not international. We don't want the road to be international standard. We want the road them to be normal. What is the matter with these people? What is happening? I don't understand it. What is happening to these people? Them sick or something? That's why I ask the man, you know, if them don't think that these people need a mental, if them don't suffer from mental illness, how the hell you can call for $5 billion for renovate stadium and the road them look so? Won't ever get the money from. You go ask Babs Creation now if you go figure out her head now space so if you go get money. And maybe she done figure it out already, you know. Yes. Make a raise light bill and make GPS raise the light bill for them and we can get some money off of that. For fix stadium. What the hell is wrong with these people, man? Jamaica have the worst road them in the Caribbean. The worst road in the Caribbean is found in Jamaica. The crime rate is at a level where they must spend more money than any other country in the Caribbean for crime prevention. And a man come ask the government for wait there, I can't be calling name because I'm afraid. Because I don't want to believe say a man really at this time here. See road want fix and I ask to renovate stadium. For bring it up to international standard. What the hell is international stadium standard? Roof or more grandstand that we don't have no more bleachers because everybody have fight against bleach? Really and truly. I am so upset. I am so upset that this man is doing this thing. Alright, we'll be providing separate access for athletes and officials, he says. Also, everybody should have individual seats, improve medical facilities, improve drug testing facilities, and improve media facilities. One other thing is that we are going to be putting in some private boxes. Those are the main issues. Carry go. These individual seats would mean a significant change to the setup of the bleacher section of the stand. Everybody should have a ticketed seat with a number on it, Brown added. This presents a move away from the danger of overseating tickets for events at the stadium, which presents the possibility of stampede. it will also mean vulgar and criminal activities can now be better policed, since patrons can now easily be identified by their seats in a grid. Brethren, that sound nice. That sound very nice. The reality of it is that you put a man in a seat, so I'm going to find another seat because he can't see the runner. He added that the velodrome, oh gosh man, big word. All right, we can start up this now. That individual seating would be mean a decrease in the stadium's capacity. In fact, he says 8,000 seats will be added, increasing the stadium seating total to 36,500. He added that the velodrome, I have to come back to it because I'm going to have cash pot thing. I'm going to say, listen up, top draw that I speak to, picture it, cash pot drive time draw that are up next. Will the Minister of Health, Steppin, please see to the health of this person here, Mr. Brown. That is suggesting to the ministry that they must give them a grant for do all these things to the stadium when the road them want fix. Is a disgrace. Him need to Mr. I want the man who me just interview and listen me. This is a man who need evaluation. Click it. We want to mention that JPS is advising customers in section of Clarendon and Manchester who may be experiencing outage that this is due to the problem on the distribution system. The affected areas include Spalding to Alston, Tweedside to Frankfield and surrounding areas. JPS apologizes for any inconvenience caused by this outage and will make every effort to restore supply in the shortest possible time. This man here who is what it means, President Secretary, what it means, for some park, Independence Park, whatsoever it means, is very, very, very strange. For really, I suggest for the general manager for Independence. What is Independence Park, by the way, limited? What them do? Them look after the park, them? I don't understand what them do. But if him really deal with something, really, for the people them, not for show off. Because stadium and these places is show off, we are show off. You understand? We are talking about something now we confront the Jamaican people. $5 billion you want to get from government, trust that? Government, don't give him none. Don't give him none. Our Babsy Grange, hear what I say, and don't give him none. I mean, Babsy love sport too, Should we think about it? That shouldn't even think about. Anyway, IRFM now bring you a live link from the Social Development Commission Business Night Fair in Porous, Manchester. It comes to you courtesy of the Social Development Commission, building communities, building Jamaica. Over now to Nicholas Evans at the outside broadcast crew and location. Yes, sir.
Yes, Muta. Welcome back to the Porous market where we are in the middle of Porous for the STC Night Fair. And I can tell you, I know, Muta, this is something that you'd like because I know you like the natural stuff from Jamaica. You know, the natural food and things that come from the soil. So,
of course, definitely.
Definitely, I know this is something. I mean, when I heard earlier about one of the groups which, the Mind Out lands in Manchester where, people would say, well, there's not beer creator and stuff after the Backside Company gone and they find ways, to produce from it. Use the Mind Out soil for us. They don't use it as well to store water and they use the greenhouse and stuff, It's really something good on display here, Musa,
Innovations.
Yes, lots of innovation. So just to tell you some of the groups here, we have the Blue Mountain greenhouse, and just to let you know, there is, of course, a Blue Mountain here in Manchester. So it's not the Blue Mountain from Portland or the Blue Mountain, but it's a district called Blue Mountain here in Manchester. We have the Cross Keys at DAC planting curls, and trust me, I did promise you that I would go to taste it, and I went and I tasted it, and it's all good. I recommend it, even over some of the other leading brands. So wherever you see the Cross Keys, the DAC planting curls, check it out. It's really something worth checking out. We have the Prospect the Prospect Pig Growers Association. We also have the South Manchester Herbs and Spice Multi-Purpose Corporation Limited. They have the only accessories, the Grove Natural Stewart's Designs, Uncle Dan's Natural Seasoning and Spice, and the Uncle Dan Natural Seasoning and Spice. That is something I can tell you we're checking out as well. I mean, this man has gotten the scallion, the thyme, the onion, the bell pepper, and all those natural things into powder form. No MSG, nothing like that, and I can tell you, this is something we're checking out. We also have the roadside creation cashew wine. We are looking at the cashew wine and we're watching the various stages. You know the thing that they call cashew apple or cashew banana, whatever it is, that little thing there. Yes, he got the juice from it and he used it to make wine, and you see the various stages, the different color until it becomes like red wine, and trust me, it's something worth tasting. Really some good natural Jamaican product on display here at the Porous Market, all courtesy of the SDC and their LED SP program. But we are now being joined by Mrs. Kayana Morgan, and she's the team leader for Property Tax Unit in Manchester. Of course, you can't just plant the soil and all of that. You know, you have to give to Caesar what is due to Caesar. So you must pay your taxes. Welcome to the areas of RFM, Ms. Morgan. Okay, tell us basically, who is Property Tax Collection in Manchester?
Tax collection in Manchester. Currently, we're on for the parish of Manchester, we're currently among the third lowest compliance rate. So we're asking all our taxpayers, please come on out and pay your property taxes, because we really need to move from the bottom of the page.
I would thought that, you know, a relatively wealthy parish like Manchester, tax compliance would have been much better.
We need to bear in mind that the industry that we're in for bauxite.
Yes.
Bauxite companies are so that accounts for a lot of persons now becoming non-compliant. Whereby a few years ago we were booming and all of that industry is on a low. So that accounts for our low compliance.
Well, one must say SDC and the community groups are doing well in some sense, because we have seen where one community did just sit back and kick back and say, well, they mine out the land and gone, so there's nothing. They turn those mine out land into something profitable, so to speak. So maybe, you know, you can encourage the other communities. But tell us, are there any plans to really beef up tax collection in terms of encouraging people, letting them know the important value of paying the taxes? That's the road kind of put a deal with some fix up still.
Well, we've actually started that already. I mean, it all boils down to customer education. When we're on the road, we realize that a lot of persons, they're not aware of property taxes, what it is used for, and the persons who are supposed to pay property taxes. So we're here, we're partnering with FCC to bring public education out there. In the month of June, for example, the 28th and the 29th, we're having a town hall meeting, partnership in again with SDC, where the Honorable Minister Mackenzie will be here, speaking to the people, meeting the people. So we're again encouraging people, come on out when the officers are on the road, speak to them, get us much information, and let us know where you are in regards to where you take your property taxes.
In terms of the delinquency, do you find that the delinquency is mostly among like people who actually living on the land, or do you find like a lot of people who would have owned some of these lands and probably overseas or somewhere and not paying the taxes?
It is a mixture of both.
Tell them we pay the taxes, them and clean the land, you know.
There's a problem for that. We do have a lot of properties in Mandeville. A lot of them where persons are over, and for some strange reason we can't get a hold of them. They're not paying the property taxes. But we also have areas in Mandeville whereby the lands have been passed down, or the persons have died and we can't locate persons for these properties. So again, it's a mixture of both. Persons living on the land, persons abroad, persons have passed on.
Okay. Well, I know that recently, because RFM was a part of it on the road as well, you have rolled out educational methods. You know, you have the mobile tax unit as well. Tell us a bit about that. And you stop it now, or you know?
No.
Okay.
The mobile unit on the road is currently in Manchester. It will be in Manchester on the 28th and the 29th when Mr. McKenzie will be here. That again is another taxpayer education.
Hopefully, I will be here with you.
Hopefully, we will see. But yes, our mobile unit is on the road. That is an initiative to meet people where they are. I mean, we know the challenges with persons who live outside of Mandeville. Getting to the tax office, when you get to the tax office, it's crowded. So we're coming out there and we're meeting you where you are. So come on out and meet us.
Okay. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it, Mrs. Kayana Morgan, and she's the team leader for property tax unit in Manchester. We're here in Manchester, Clarendon, and St. Elizabeth. The lowest in paying their taxes. Don't worry, backside to the soul up and booming again. I don't know if that is a good thing for Jamaica overall. I don't know if the taxes you're missing is where the soil being, you know, dug out already. But I mean, we'll see what we see. And in some other corner with Muta and Kabu, we'll probably discuss the implication. But we should link again at about 6:45. Until then, Nicholas, on behalf of the crew, saying back to you, Muta.
Yeah, man. Give thanks, man. Yeah, that was a live link from the Social Development Commission Business Night Fair in Porous, Manchester. It come to you courtesy of the Social Development Commission, building communities, building Jamaica. So emotional about this road thing that I don't know. I think the government should have declared a crisis, a road crisis in Jamaica, where a special effort, just like how them put special effort in a Labor Day to do certain things, a special effort should be made to really deal with the road them in Jamaica. Me know me not talk weird, and even though I'm mentally ill, but me still have a little part of it where I function properly. I think that the Jamaican government should declare that Jamaica have a crisis. And we not talk about the other crisis them now. We know about the crisis of crime, but we are talking about the road. No modern city or country that claim to be advancing should have roads that look like what is in Jamaica. I'm not talking something where the people them don't feel, you know. It's true. So when we hear all a man declare, I go tell you, I'm going to ask government for $5 billion to go fix stadium. Stadium don't want to fix. We do have to show off stadium, make it look like a foreign stadium. We want the road them look like normal road. We're not talking about looking like other countries. The road them do have to look like other countries. We just want the road them to fix that car can drive on it normally. That the taxman them don't have to find themselves in a serious problem when them a drive people inside in a them car. That them have to go fix road and fix them front end and all them something there. It's a simple little thing. Look about the things them that is relating to the people's welfare. The welfare of the people there must be priority in Jamaica. And one of the things them that is not well and is not fair is the people if you drive on them road there where we see in Jamaica yes or now. It's a crisis. And them can't find the money to fix the road them. If you can't find the money, then go ask the Chinaman them. Because we see the China people them build a parliament building in the Congo, in Africa there, for $58 billion. The Chinese build a parliament, other than that, the Chinese want in Jamaica too. And we are shout out, say, no, we need Jamaican people to involve with the building of the parliament. Well, the Chinese them just build a parliament in the Congo, in Africa there. $58 million it costs to build. When this man asks her, the man asks how much million $40 million. Now $40 million is almost what them use and build this parliament building here. Them all are plan to go build parliament building. Me know so we don't need parliament building, you know. But That a back burner something compared to where the road them stay, compared to crime. A back burner thing that. You know, see, them can still go and chuck up in a garden house there. Yeah, them need to stay in there. And lock up the air condition too because it waste electricity. They must use fan. Like everybody else. Me I say, how the hell we can have place where look so? Washington Boulevard. From here, pick the Washington Boulevard, come like, we used to call it Nylon Road. Rotted. You ever hear anybody say Nylon Road yet? That for sure the road smooth and nice, you know. Like nylon, you know, see it? No, me never know say, Washington Boulevard is a forward prayer to all in the road where you have your Dodge Road from between Mullines Road and Washington Boulevard. Go right out to a Pembroke Hall that. Yeah, Pembroke Hall. Up here all in the road now. Me don't understand how them all the reaches so. I wonder if you have one man at night time and dig out the road for get contract. Because it's amazing how see certain old just come up on certain road. I don't understand how the old them those kind of people that blame water. Look here, man. Rain fall terribly in other country, man. And me not see the road them stay so when the rain don't fall. I know in Jamaica you have flood rain. You have flood rain right across the Caribbean, right across the world. And me not see road stay so when rain don't fall. So you can come blame the rain and about why the rain fall such a great name. No, the road them don't make properly, don't fix properly. It don't fix properly. And when a man talk about $5 billion, you know how much road $5 billion can fix? You know how much road $5 billion can fix, Rasta? I see them a struggle with the road and a watch here, so a struggle. Them have claims and now is rain hold it up. But I see some old start, the same place where them dig up and say them are going to fix. Now I see some old start come back at the road. I don't know if I make much about nothing. But I see it as something. And I know the taxi man, them out they feel it and know what I say. Yes, the taxi man, them know what I say. And when I look now, I say, bus decides JUTC, them name. Jamaica Transport, something like that. Say the bus, them now go beyond Temple Hall. You know, far Temple Hall there from Lawrence Tavern. That means a taxi man have to start, the people them have to come off now, you know, and take another transport now if you carry them go to Temple Hall, you know. Start if you carry them go to Lawrence Tavern, you know. Not to mention the other road them when past Lawrence Tavern when me drive pan when me I say, this can't be real. Can't be real. Cannot be real. Yes, EL.
Hello.
Hi.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mama Reggae.
Hi, Mama.
Me I call you Mama Reggae today.
Okay. Muta. Call for say two things to you. First one, how Raja doing? Asphalt.
How Raja Asphalt doing? Him no know, me no know.
Them no know. Hope him up on the right track, you know?
Well, I hope so too.
Alright.
Him on the right track, man.
Yeah, man. Alright, and the next thing you know you need to do?
Yeah.
Play somewhere your dub play dub put on the radio.
Okay.
That's when time them a do a next take the credit. Them know say you do them. That's the woman type. But no me that call and get you and the woman never know say you know.
Oh yeah, she said yeah,
And the first clue big head short here to my girlfriend, I'm out you know. I'm a thing big head the left say I call your name.
Oh yeah? Him never call my name.
No, after she never know say you, then him declare say you.
Oh, where big head did I do?
Take the credit, man. You have to know about your Jamaican artist. So that 4 o'clock it was you.
Get $1,000 credit. This is
it.
Yeah, so where did I ask you now? Who that? Who?
Yeah, him showed the clue. And you for say who is the artist.
Okay.
Him a talk about.
Yeah. And him
so I said the first clue him showed. Me know are you.
Well, no shows.
Yes. No shoes. All the school where you go.
Okay.
You talk that all the while on the radio.
Kingston Technical.
Right.
And Wesley, yeah.
Right.
Okay,
you know, you shouldn't even know the rest of them. You should have know the one. Every time you hear the sound. Play that now and make sure, yeah.
All right, Mama.
Yeah. If you play some more, you're a tune to man.
All right.
Yeah, make them know. Say, boy, I never know Muta do that, Muta do that. Cause it's going to come back round again, you know.
I know how people don't know some of the poetry. Them things I talk enough on the radio. That's all.
Right, that's why.
Like when Mr. Universal says, IRFM big me get me go far enough.
Look here.
I'm big, make me get big.
Me know about Muta before me I listen to Irie. Remember say I see a community where me come from, you did live on a time in Jonestown and Love Street, you know.
Yeah, around 7 grow up, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, me never know you around there. Me I used to play Dolly House.
No.
Oh, come used to play Dolly House on the house bottom, you know.
That's how you, we don't play the Dolly House on the house
bottom. The house bottom sweet, you know.
Yeah.
The house bottom sweet, I tell you. When you pick that, you play Dolly House on the house bottom, the sweetest thing, man.
So I have a call if I tell you, so you need to play some more your tune them when you're up on the radio.
As people can know, so me do that too.
Yes, because probably if you don't do that,
yeah.
She should have known, probably know, say, you understand?
Nobody never get it. Let
me tell you, the woman never win it, but me did try calling for 4 o'clock and I never get through.
So once somebody him asks and that's it?
Yeah, I remember saying from nobody now when it now go to our next call.
So who them did say? Who she say it was?
I don't remember the artist name.
Michael Jackson.
Eh?
She never say Michael Jackson.
No.
Alright.
She called somebody else's name.
Alright, give thanks, yeah?
Yeah, but you need to play. I play every time I hear the sound, you know, before you come off.
Why, you sound like a bad man or bad woman.
No. I don't deal with badness. Right. I'm a nice, loving person.
And that me know.
You see badness for me when you see me? Nope.
Well, maybe me can't see it so.
See it like how you always see patrol them in the road.
All right.
No badness, not the for me.
No, but the old them in the road. Obvious. Me can't. All right, me not answer that. All right.
No, man. Me is a nice, loving person.
All right.
I might just miserable with my grandkids. Them might make me nice on my head, but apart from that, I'm a nice, loving person.
Yeah, but don't tell me. Say me see the old them in the road. Yeah, come and go ask you.
Muta, nobody go where you go ask me.
All right, go on.
Me know you know.
Yeah, me know you know me. Go on. All
right. Me know you. I know try you go. Nobody go there.
Advertisement time.
Yes.
All right. Steppin. Yes, Ill.
Yes, hello.
Yeah, blessed man.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, it's an honor. I missed a few weeks. This is the bike messenger.
Yeah, me know, man.
And I can't believe that Brigadier Jerry was next to you. I thought you said give me a Brigadier Jerry tune. I didn't know he was next to you.
Yeah, man, him did inside, man.
Oh my gosh. I would have said long time Brigadier just teach them robot dog. So I would have niced it up better, but it was a Jack Ruby 28th anniversary, 1986, where he mashed up on YouTube, and I will refer you. You know, it's beautiful, man, and I want to refer to even as sad that you have to complain about the road, and even though I'm laughing to hear you express yourself about it, and oh man, it was a time way back, just to show you how much a keenly listener I am. You said, no wonder if them put them pants on the line and jump in it.
Yeah, because
you know. But anyway, yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Anyway, give thanks, Bridget.
I want to hear you talk back to me too. You know.
Yeah, but me have to go away now though because the program I got done.
One love, man. Thanks for letting me hear Brigadier.
Yeah, all right, sir. You can't go listen back again on YouTube, too.
Because I need to get satellite radio. I got to guess when to call, you know?
Yeah, all right. Blessed, yeah?
One love.
Yeah, that virgin there. New York, he might call from every week, you know? Yeah, man, he always want to sing or DJ. So, yeah, what's it now? Give thanks to the moment, give thanks to the time, give thanks to the energy. Yes, give thanks to all the one who were responsible for work with this program. Young, they were sideways from before the program start and after the program start. Give thanks to Shamara. Who else we give thanks for? Tell me who's out the road there. Vivian out there. Yes. the security out there too. Yeah, always out there. Anyway, give thanks. We're gone till Wednesday when it's time for the cutting edge from 10 to 2.